excited or nervous? Now I have to ask, so who do you run with in your pro-am squad here?
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Me, I'm at point guard. Then you have my uncle Khalid. He's our shooting guard. He's gonna be at the hash. He's gonna be moving around, shooting threes. Then at small forward, you have my Uncle B. You know, my dad's brother. He's been obviously same thing, amazing to me. But he's more of a slasher, likes to cut to the rim, will get rebounds, you know, defend at a high level. Then you have my brother, my guy, probably the guy I argue the most on the game. He's our lockdown / power forward. He's going to be guarding a lot of the ball handlers, going to be guarding the centers, can switch 1 through 5, and can also score at a good rate if we need him to. And then my dad is the center. He's been playing 2K pretty much his whole life too. So he loves being a big, he loves being a spot-up shooter, can grab rebounds, set good screens. You know, that's our 5. We love to have fun. We love to crack jokes. We love to make fun of each other. It's you know, just trying to win as many games as we can.
All right, well, we're looking forward to this challenge. I hope you guys are locked in because Alexis is a really scary coach and she yells at us to keep us in line. Yeah. So she's among the best coaches in keeping us in check. So I'm going to have fun with this one, Jemiah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. It's an honor to step on the court with you and your family. And
The starting 5 of your Indiana Fever. At the small forward position, number 8, Sophie Cunningham. The other forward, number 2, Maisha Hines-Allen. Starting at shooting guard, number 0, Kelsey Mitchell. Starting at center, number 7, Aaliyah Boston. Starting at the other guard, number 22, Caitlin Clark. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Indiana Fever.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Indiana Fever. Here in the hoops heartland of Indiana, I'm Blake Suniga. Joining me are Brian Banafitemi and Tim Schwartz. Thanks for tuning in. Lots of great players in this league, but guys, give me your favorites to watch.
Well, I got to go with the player everyone is coming out to see, Caitlin Clark. Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like they're nothing. And the next trip, she's throwing a bullet pass. She is so much fun to watch.
You know what she is? She's relentless on the glass. And that tip-in is the result of all the hard work she puts in down low.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Caitlin Clark outside. A rebound by Ryan Howard. Gray right side. Boots over Clark. And Gray gets it to go.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Clark outside. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Pass to Hines-Allen. It's good.
Well, we know Hines-Allen can score from the outside, but don't forget, she's a problem down low.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Howard. And again, it's Indiana converting.
What a tough player. Lots of times, Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor. but her heart might be the biggest.
And she gets it to go.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Mitchell outside. Clark. Pass to Hines Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Clark outside. Hines Allen. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Now, the versatility of Hines Allen, the way she can beat you, it's part of what makes her tough to guard.
And like a few other current players, Aisha Hines Allen broke out at the 2020 wobble.
Yeah, there were lots of players opting out of that season. Hines Allen got more playing time. And that season, I think it showed off the incredible depth of this league, proving that all some players like a Hines Allen need is just a chance to play.
When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
Atlanta trailing here. To the middle. Here's Hillman.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control. Great job by Cunningham, working for 2 in the paint.
The Dream on offense.
Reese inside. She's covered by Cunningham.
And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
At the line
That
for the
sends
Dream.
Angel Reese to the free throw line.
Reese.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham. We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days, massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Gray. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line. That one on Howard.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She's off on the first.
Well, watching the 2020four playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
The Fever with the lead. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
Outside Howard. Back to Canada. Pass to Hillman. Pow. She's covered by Mitchell. Ryan Howard drives in. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Count that one.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
The shot by Canada, no good. To the paint, Billings. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Billings.
Here's Boston. Bucket is good.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Wow, that was from way outside. Howard is feeling it right now.
Now Clark. She's got 6. Rejected by Ryan Howard. For 3, Jordan Canada. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Fever on top, up by 12. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, playing well and getting good offense.
Reese on the left. Pass to Jones. Out to Gray. Now Reese. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, we saw this in her collegiate career. The fear of contact does not exist in Angel Reese.
Now here's Hines Allen. Aaliyah Boston attacking. Yes, and a nice assist from Maisha Hines Allen.
Dropping dimes.
And so here's Atlanta. A 12-point game to the inside. Here's Reese. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Pass to Cunningham. To the left side wing. Hines Allen from outside. And the call will be against Kelsey Mitchell. That is the first foul of the game.
Checking in for your Indiana Fever, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough.
For this Atlanta team, it's been a long time since they've won a playoff series.
More than a decade at this point. 2013 was their last series win. 2018, their last year over 500. So Green fans are hungry for a winner.
Cunningham with it. She's picked up by Reese. Hines Allen, good.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
Here's Reese. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Good on the triple.
Certain players are finishers, like a Sophie Cunningham. You set them up, they'll knock them down.
Pow,
Covered by Walker-Kimbrough.
Pow can't get it to go.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Guarded by Pau Pau. Walker Kimbrough misses. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. She is 1 for 4.
With sound awareness and passing skills, Gray is able to find teammates and get them the ball.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
When you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
The Dream making a switch here. Now here's Harris. Great defending. Pass to Boston.
Cunningham.
Shoots it. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound. On the wing, Alicia Gray. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it.
And during the last couple of off-season, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Here's Howard. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact. And she'll shoot two. It's on Aaliyah Boston.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
2 shots.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
First free throw is good.
The #1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 14.
And stolen by Cunningham.
One-on-one fast break. And that one good.
Yeah, the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Gray outside.
Pow.
Here's Howard. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay.
2 minutes remaining.
Cunningham left side.
2 minutes.
Nice D there from Ryan Howard. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 16-point game.
Ryan
Down it.
Howard.
Her second make in
Assistant.
4 attempts.
Pow.
And even against stiff interior defense, Howard stays committed. She never even thought about giving up on the play.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Clock at 6. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep.
It's hauled in by Reese.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Harris with it. Howard's there. And that's a foul called on Alicia Gray. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Billings. To the left wing. Dantas left side. 6 on the shot clock.
Caitlin Clark outside. Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
And that's team first basketball from Dantas. Great work at finding the open teammate there.
Reese gets the bucket.
Reese.
Well done to finish that
Assisted
one
by
off.
Alicia Gray.
And it's the Fever ball. At one point, they led by 16. Walker Kimbrough with it. Reese on her. No good with the layup. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
She's guarded closely.
Caitlin Clark with the 3.
And a Fever hit again from deep.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Fever on top, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
And what a game, a tremendous game we're seeing from Angel Reese.
How about her scoring in the first half? She's looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters.
In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
Here's Cunningham. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Providing spacing with her shooting. Cunningham down the 3.
Outside Reese.
The fader. And it's in off the backboard.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she she makes it.
Cunningham left side. Off target from outside. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Jones, covered by Hines Allen. Out to Gray. Back to Jones. Pass to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And Atlanta, another bucket.
Well, when you watch Ryan Howard, one thing is abundantly clear. She doesn't need a lot of space or time to get her shot off.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And when you look at the numbers, three-point shooting has leveled off a bit here in the W.
Yeah, it's still a huge part of the game, but the amount of attempts isn't increasing like it was before. It's been about the same the last couple of years.
Well, and we're all thinking why, right? And I think it's because teams have gotten better at defending the three-point line. And listen, there's really only so many threes you can take per game.
Clark outside. No one near her. It's hauled in by Reese. Pass to Hillman. And here is Jones. She's covered by Cunningham. Here's Reese. Offensive board. Jones. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Clark with it. 12 points for her. Boston outside. Back to Clark. The three-pointer is on target.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Reese. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Clark. Over Gray. And too long on the shot.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And so much talk about Caitlin Clark. What makes her a great player, fellas?
Well, there's so much, right? I mean, she's got Steph Curry range, incredible handles, passes it like CP3, and isn't afraid to make the highlight reel play.
Well, it was quite the arrival to the WNBA for Angel Reese, already a top rebounder.
So rare to have a rookie lead the league in a major category like rebounding, but Reese did.
Shooting
Her
two.
offensive rebounding is especially key. Angel creates so many second chance opportunities.
And she makes the first.
And few WNBA players have garnered more attention than Angel Reese.
Well, she's just so charismatic, and Reese says what she thinks. Fans love that. And on the floor, she's a double-double machine.
So she gets them both. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Clark, banked in off the glass.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now it's Reese. She's got 21. Third quarter of basketball here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone now.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
They double team Angel Reese.
Jump ball.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
So it's Indiana now. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 16. Now here's Clark. 17 points in the game. Here's Harris. And she's good on the three ball.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Atlanta calls timeout. A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024 in year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game since she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the wubble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Canada, and Caitlin Clark with a block. Mitchell left side. And she takes it into a layup off a very nice feed.
Well, in the paint, Mitchell's power gives her an edge. She's able to get around any defenders.
And she comes up with the deuce.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Mitchell outside. To the wing, right side. Dantas in the post. Working on Jones. Block at 4. That one's good. Clark. Out for 3. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Kone. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. Mitchell, guarded by Canada. Pass to Clark. And here's Boston. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Ryan Howard with the rebound. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Canada. Shoots over Clark. Here's Kune. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
Substitution on the court.
Clark outside. Here's Boston. Again, the miss by the Fever. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for
the score.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead,
64.
and this one may already have been decided.
42.
The Fever on top, delivering the blowout, and we'll return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Right side, Cunningham.
From past the arc, nailed from three-point land.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Canada covered by Walker Kimbrough. And they pick up two.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Puts up a three. That shot off. Outside Howard. And two free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
First team foul. At the line for the Dream, Naz Holman. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so she hits one of two.
But one thing that Sophie Cunningham brings to this team in bundles, energy.
Constantly moving on both ends. Cunningham has great length at 6'1", and is out there to add a spark to her teams and mix it up a little bit.
For three, Jordan, Canada. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Fast break, here come the Dream. Ahead, here's Jones. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
An old school big, Jones loves to mix it up down low.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Brianna Jones. Here's Canada. Yes,
Jordan,
and a nice
Canada.
assist from Brianna Jones.
As soon as that steal was made, there was nothing they could really do to stop the break.
And that's why turnovers will kill you. It gives your coach a headache and puts you at such a disadvantage defending.
And that's what every team wants, easy points. Some fancy ball skills right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
And down it goes, 2 points.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Nice shot by Boston.
The assist from Kelsey Mitchell.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Gray, she's covered by Mitchell. And the basket is good.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. Don't find ways to score all over the floor.
Pass to Hines Allen. Back to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Canada grabs the board.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Alicia
Gray with the bucket.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan, Canada.
That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. It's in. Basket number 6 for her thus far. She has missed only 2 shots from the floor. Atlanta calls timeout. It's been quite the game for Clark.
She continues to burn them with her scoring. The coaching staff is going to have to come up with a different defensive approach.
That is amazing. Let's hear it from your Indiana Fever answers.
Atlanta with the ball. Gray outside. Jones. Reese covered by Hines Allen.
Reese, no good.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
Yeah, they got the shot they wanted, but her defense laid waste to those
First
plans.
personal foul.
And the whistle blows. It's on Reese. That's her first foul. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Boston. Mitchell, Gray defending. 6 to shoot. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her.
Good defense from Gray, a 6-foot guard who uses her size well.
Yes, it's good. She's made 2 for everyone she's missed. That's 10 of 15 in the contest. Boston
2
outside.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham. And the call is going to be an illegal screen.
Dream ball.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Outside Canada. Here's Reese. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
What a
Jordan,
smart
Canada.
feed by Canada. She's got a great eye for finding those ready shooters.
Now here's Clark, guarded by Howard, stolen by Reese. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Shots good by Jones.
But once she took off, they didn't have any interest in getting in her way.
They did the right thing. Just give up the 2 points and move forward.
They just get out of the way. I would have got out of the way.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And one of the most improved players in the WNBA, Brianna Jones.
Well, you look at her first 3 years, Jones averaged just about 3 points per game. But in that wobble, 2020 down in Bradenton, she got a chance to play more, put up 11 per game. And now, since then, has multiple All-Star appearances.
Clark outside. Outside Cunningham. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Canada with it. And Clark picks her up defensively. Howard, that's good.
Beautiful dish down low.
Jordan, Canada.
And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Jones. Finished off the break.
Brianna Jones.
Well, they wanted a strong finish in the fast break, so they get it to Jones, who hustles in transition.
Outside, Hines Allen. Doubled by Howard. Clark outside. A rebound by Gray. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 11. Jones had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Brianna
2 points.
Jones.
That one goes in. And they're in good position here to ride it out.
They certainly are. If they play smart here, this game's over.
Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Reese, no good. And here is Mitchell. Boston outside. Cunningham. Guarded by Canada. Pass to Hines Allen. And so the Fever take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, they did a great job of execution, both offensively,
Thank you for
defensively, playing
coming
in
out and
control.
supporting your
When they
team.
had a misstep,
Please take care to get
they
home
got
safely,
right
and
back
we'll
to
see you
work
at the next
and
event.
made up for it.
And that's a wrap, everyone.